Oops, Freddy Cat here. In this video, we take a look at the crazy world of bad habits that affect all of us. Well, here's one. Now, how do you know if you're watching too many cartoons?
What am I laughing at? Hong Kong fool doesn't make mistakes.
Well, first of all, you can't do that. I mean, you can't. It's not possible to watch too many cartoons. Well, what about watching television in general? Well, you can't. It can't be done. Okay, I guess it could. If you actually quit your job, let's say to binge watch Netflix, or you never get up from the couch to go to the restroom, and then yeah, you might be watching a little too much TV.
Are you taking a tone with me? You're taking a tone. He's taking a tone, isn't he?
I mean, you got to get up and move a little bit. I mean, personally, I even watch TV while I exercise. If you really want to be entertained, you could put a TV in every room, or just carry your smartphone everywhere you go. But wow, what a crick in the neck you get.
What's the matter? You want to kill me?
Okay, let's be honest. Some doctors claim that watching any kind of screen too long might possibly turn you into a mind-numb zombie. Pretty sure I read that somewhere.
It's worse than horrible because a zombie has no will of his own.
I mean, who knows? Maybe a tic-tac-a-whacker is putting subliminal messages into the mindless, overly repetitive, and mostly devoid of any intellectual value videos that you absorb at a blinding pace while being impacted by flashing lights.
What's the matter with you? I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Nah, couldn't be. Now, if your mom wakes you up while you're sitting in a trance in the basement and tries to tell you it is now the year 2056 and people now don't even use smartphones anymore, you got a problem.
You take this with a grain of salt or a shovelful of earth, as shadow or substance. We leave it up to you.
If you routinely walk into water fountains and run into doors while staring at your phone, you could possibly have a bad habit. If literally going 5 minutes without a honey bun makes you Hulk out, you may be addicted to junk food. Just saying.
Bruce, what's wrong?
If you've never eaten a vegetable in your entire life,
Unga Bong and me love candy cane.
you might have a problem with junk food. If you think Cookie Monster was an inspiration for healthy eating since you were a kid, then it's time to rethink that now. If you rate your daily fruit intake by counting the raisins in your cookie, then we may need to talk. Now, scratching can be a really bad habit. And I mean, if you look around and you see holes and scratches everywhere, and you don't know how they got there, you might have a bad habit. Now, of course, I beat that habit a long time ago. Here's one that a lot of us have a problem with: politics. Now, if you've never ran for office in your life, but spend more time debating than people that actually do run for office, then you might have a problem with politics.
Are you trying to start a fight?
I'm just saying, there are other things to think about. You know, like trying to find a cure for cancer or something. Consider a nice walk in the park for relaxation. If everything in life has a political edge, sports, television, movies, church, breakfast, lunch, dinner, painting the fence, washing the car, and mowing the lawn, then you might be thinking about it just a little too much. Wow, I think I just described life for most Americans for the last 10 years.
Walking around blindly with dead eyes, following orders, not knowing what they do, not caring.
I'm glad I'm a cat. I mean, the biggest political statement I have to make is whether or not dogs should be allowed to lick the toilet bowl or not. I'm saying not. You know, I have a friend who is so obsessed with politics, he once argued with his toaster for 20 minutes for not taking a side on tax reform.
No respect.
If you feel compelled to use all 24 hours a day of a 24-hour news channel, you need a break.
Well, that's one way of killing time.
If you replaced your wife's kitchen sign, live, laugh, love, with one that says, fact check, vote, and block your uncle, You may be addicted to politics.
You may have a thought there.
Procrastination. Now here's one a lot of people find themselves trapped in. If you routinely wait to pay your light bill until they turn it off, then you might be a procrastinator. You know, I was going to make a joke about procrastination, and nah, I'll do it later. Oh, that was a terrible joke. Oh wait, did you hear about the procrastinators meeting? It was supposed to be tomorrow, but then they put it off until next week, and then they finally decided to just send out an invite whenever they get around to it, eventually.
Dirty Turkish shark, a bad flat important.
You know you swear too much when autocorrect gives up and starts bleeping. You were able to buy a car from the savings in your swear jar. And I'm not talking just any old car. Once you tried to give up swearing for a week and then you realized you actually gave up speaking.
Like a fresh like wagon floated bad car in that kind of.
And no, science has not proven that swearing at red lights makes them go any faster. But they may stay red longer if they hear you. You know, speaking of swearing, personally I think if you're going to swear in a movie, save it for the right moment, for the best impact. Swearing every 2 seconds gets annoying. After all, it just makes me want to cuss. Doggone it. See what I did there? More emphasis and dramatic that way. Anyway, please hit the like and comment and keep on watching the Freddy Cat Cartoons channel for more fun cartoons, parodies, and even trivia facts on your favorite old Saturday morning cartoons and shows from yesterday. Was yesteryear. It was a long time ago.